All right, Mitchell
Mhm.
Tenpenny.
What's
Now,
going on? How you doing?
well, we've broken down the world of football,
It's true.
and now we should probably turn our attention to a bit of music because that's why we're together today.
Football and music go hand in hand, so it's great.
Yeah, they kind of do. You're in a enviable spot because here you are, a musician in Nashville. You've got the NFL and your day one favorite team right under your nose in the Tennessee Titans.
Yes, man. Tennessee Titans repping today. We're just not that good right now, but we're gonna get it figured out. I'm not worried about it. Like I saw a meme that was like, if you're not with us right now at 0-3, then you're not gonna be with us. Then don't come running around when we're, whatever it is, 12-3 or whatever, 14-3, whatever the final schedule is. I'm like, that's right. We're just gonna go on an undefeated run from now on. We're good.
That's it. If you're not able to absorb the bad times, you're not allowed to be on the
Yeah,
boat for the great times.
that's right. Here we go.
Hey, congratulations on the release of the
Thank you.
album, The Third, your third studio album. Um,
Thank you.
First of all, I love the title. I love the album artwork, and I love the fact
Thank
that
you.
it's a 20-song project. There's a lot there for a Mitchell Tenpenny fan.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And like we write a lot of music. I wanted to give a lot of different songs and variety on the record. And yeah, it's my third record, but I'm also my name's James Mitchell Tenpenny the third. And my dad and my granddad aren't here unfortunately anymore. So I want to kind of pay homage to them, and the whole thing just kind of worked out being the third record. And then I wanted to write a song about being the third.
Tell me about the song The Third, because again, it's serendipitous that it's your third record, but I love the tributary nature of the name and the song. Talk
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, just like I said, I wanted to write a song that kind of shared of where I come from, how I got my name, and wanted people to be able to put themselves in that story. I'm very proud of where I come from, and I want to leave my name better than I got it. And I think that's what we all want to do. We all want to make an impact on this world and share, where we come from. And so that's kind of what this song's about, is so people can listen to it and kind of put their story into it as well.
Good. Looking up and down the track listing, you said a second ago that you write a lot of music, and I'll say because on almost every song on the record, your name's in there with some pretty heavy hitting songwriters too. Like I say, it's a big collection of music, 20 songs, and I think that's again great value for a Mitchell
Yeah.
Tenpenny fan, for a music fan. I think that's awesome.
Well, thank you. Yeah, we try to, in this day and time, the way people consume music, and I think just the more the merrier. And yeah, all those people I co-write with are some of my best friends in the world. I wrote every song except for we did a cover of Iris, and that's one of my favorite songs of all time. So I wish I wrote that song. That'd be nice. But everything's personal to me, authentic to me, and what I do, and it's a big part of what I do. I'm a songwriter first, and so it's fun to get to make a third record. To have the opportunity to make a third record and release it to the world means the world. So I'm excited it's finally out, honestly.
Yeah, well, you might not have written Iris, but you did the next best thing, and that's give it your own spin, and it's on the
Thank you.
record. I think your voice is going to lend to that absolutely perfectly. There's
Thank
a
you.
texture to Johnny Resnick's voice, and
Johnny's
some
great,
voices.
man.
Yeah, no kidding, and it's a killer song, and I think you're gonna, when your fans find that song, I think they're gonna love what you've done with it.
Thank you so much. And yeah, I know that they have a lot of people do their songs, but hope one day they get to hear it because that'd be awesome. I've never met him, and Johnny, I'm such a fan. That would just be really, really cool.
I'm going to make an assumption here that when you arrive in Canada in just a matter of days, that we're all going to be able to hear that. Is that in the set list?
You know it, baby. Come on.
All right, good. Otherwise, this interview's gone bad. But so I say it because you are going to be in Canada soon on tour, and Jordan Davis, Mitchell Tenpenny, and a show coming up in Kingston in like
Yeah,
2 weeks. And it
let's
got me
go.
thinking. Last time I was with you, you were on tour with Old Dominion. It was February 2020. And I saw
Yeah.
you and Old Dominion up at the arena in Peterborough. It was the last show I saw prior to the world shutting down.
It was right before that, and the Megan, my wife Megan, was on that tour with us as well, and that was so much fun. But yeah, it's wild to think back to, what happened after that, which is
Yeah, yeah,
crazy
yeah,
because it's like and now I soak up every moment we get because obviously you never know. And it feels like such a blurb in time, man, or a blip. I don't even know the word to say.
Yeah.
Just a crazy loss of time, man.
That's right. Well, and I bring it up because it's a nice bookend. You know, we had that show in February of 2020 and this tour with Jordan Davis that's going to be in Kingston on the 5th of October. And we can all
Yeah.
kind of relax. Mitchell Tenpenny's back on our side of the border. Congratulations on your
Thank you.
CMA nomination, Best New
Thank you, brother.
Artist. So describe for
I
me,
appreciate that. Yeah.
yeah, how you found out about the nomination.
Yeah, I truly, I'm so oblivious to everything going on around me, as far as like when things are getting announced and stuff. And so I woke up that morning. I was actually in the Northeast, up in New Hampshire for my drummer's wedding, and we had just spent the night at an Airbnb. And I woke up that morning pretty early, and I got a couple texts saying congrats, but didn't say what for. And I just like, for what? Like, I texted my manager. I'm like, what are people congratulating? She wasn't even up yet. It was early, and then I got on Instagram and I saw where we were nominated. I was like, oh my gosh, it's, one of those crazy moments where you're not even looking, looking for something, and then you get that call or whatever. And those pinch me moments are what keep you going in this industry. It was a special morning, to say the least.
Yeah, it is absolutely true. To be on that ballot is such an honor. And it's nice that your work, you've been at this a long time, you know, and
Yeah.
of course you've got hits and an incredible back library of music. And now you get that nomination, and it's so nice to see all that work validated, I would think.
Yeah, man. I mean, again, we've been here for, 6, 7 years, and that's why they call it a 10-year town, I guess. I know
Your
I'm not the
town.
the newest of new artists, but we've never been nominated ever, for CMA anything, and it's just the way the criteria works. I remember when Justin Moore won it after like 7 years, and Jelly Roll. I mean, I'm from Nashville, so is he. I've known his music for 15 plus years, so it's it's just one of those things. I know I got hounded on the internet about it. It's like it's my fault, but I'm just honored to be recognized by our peers. It's going to be great. And up there with so much talent and a bunch of my friends. Whatever happens, I'll be stoked either way. But I'm just honored to be nominated.
Yeah, well, congratulations on that. I still think the best is yet to come. Don't think for
Thank
a
you.
moment that's not the last of those CMA nominations. There's more coming for Mitchell Tenpenny. Now,
Thank
back
you.
to the record if I can. If I'm a fan who got my hands on the music 10 minutes ago and I could hear from Mitchell Tenpenny, what's the song you would like your fan to go find first?
Of all in the catalog or the new record? That's to
The new record, the new record.
the new record. Oh wow. Man, it's hard to just pick one on that. I might go with Oh man, I might go with "Not Today," the single, "Not
Yeah.
Today" for sure. That's why I think it encompasses, if it's one song from the record, of everything I do, and who I am. I think that song.
Cool. Not today. That's a song I think you did on the Today Show just the other day, if I'm not
Yeah, I
mistaken.
did. Got to
Yeah.
do "Not Today" on the Today Show. That's great.
Did any of the producers go, wait a minute, is this such a good idea?
Yeah, when we got into the studio to rehearse, one of them made that joke, and it was good.
Well, congrats. That's pretty high profile appearance. I know you've done late night
Yeah.
television as well. When do you get time, you and Megan, to chill out and watch football anyway?
Not much. We did watch the Bills game the other night, when the Bills, handed it to them. We actually were home because she's out in California right now. We were home for one day, and so we chose to go to dinner, have a date night, and then go to our local pub and watch the Bills dominate.
Any any fancy descriptors on exactly how dominant the Bills were over Jacksonville?
Well, I'm glad because Jacksonville's first off in the AFC South with us Titans, so I'm glad they're losing ball games as well. But I mean, demolished them. It was embarrassing for Jacksonville. And I have Trevor Lawrence as a backup on one of my fantasies, and I'm probably dropping him as a backup because it's not looking
Yeah.
great this year.
It is not. I just wanted
Yeah.
you to pump up the Bills' tires in case your wife, Megan
Ah,
Patrick, sees this.
look, go Bills unless you're playing the Titans, but go Bills. I love what the Bills are doing. I love the team, and I love that style of football, man. They're playing great. They're playing together. That's my favorite kind of football. Being a player myself and being so passionate about the sport, it's fun watching Bills.
You want to believe it. Mitchell Tenpenny going to be in Kingston on the 5th of October. The new record, The Third, is available anywhere you buy music. Congrats on its release, the single
Thank
Nod
you.
Today. And again, I kind of feel like you've got partial Canadian status with your wife being Megan Patrick and somebody our audience has
Thank you.
known and loved for a very long time. I'm looking forward to seeing you in Kingston. Where do people find Mitchell Tenpenny on socials?
Yeah, the number 10 penny, or type in the name, and yeah, we should be there. Would love to have you on our socials. That's we've been doing a lot on there, posting a lot of upcoming content and just things to be aware of that are coming out soon. So thank you guys for all the support, and yeah, follow me on socials. I'm pretty nuts on there sometimes. Do some wild things.
Right on. Follow on socials all the way to that show in Kingston again on the 5th of
That's
October.
right.
On the road with Jordan Davis. Mitchell, thank you so much for this. Appreciate it. And again,
Thank you, brother.
congratulations on the release of that record.
Thank you, man. Tighten up, go Bills. I appreciate it.